Hello and welcome to Furry Ears World, where we are back on the jolly old sky thingamajiggy nakawak doings. And last time we were here, we were working towards making some energy cells to power our new farm that we put somewhere. See if I can actually get an eyeball on it. There. It's our new harvester by our Eulorium farm. And we need that to be picking things for us because we're lazy. Generally lazy. We need that to be harvesting automatically. Obviously at this time we'll have to plant the seeds ourselves because difficulty, complexity and all that sort of shizwaz. We're filling up, we're starting to fill up the 4Ks here. We've still got green lights across the board, but it's looking, oh, I need to make a bucket, don't I? That's right. I do need to make a bucket. A bucket is a thing I need. Just the one. I could make a lot of buckets with 1300 iron. Not going to do it. Not going to do it. That's knocked us off yellow, though, so that's good. So we got... In here, we were making these things. Hardened energy cells. So we need the leadstone energy cells. So we need that. So we need 2 of them. Okay, we should be able to do that. 2 of them. Throw that in there. 1, 2. Okay, nice. We've got them. So now we should be able to make that. 1, 2. Hello? 1, 2. Okay, they don't stack. That's fine. You can have 2 of them then. Nice. So now in order to make this, we just surround that with Invar. 1, 2. Again, they don't stack, which is sweet. How much Invar have we got left in there now? Invar. 10. 10 Invar. That might be enough to do what we need to do. I don't know whether it will. We want a magmatic dynamo. One of these jobbies. That's not going to be enough, is it? I mean, we've got Invar everywhere. We've got like 4 there, 4 there. That's 8, 9, 10, 11. We need 11. We need 11. That means we need more Invar. We definitely, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, want to think about a way to automate Invar production. But again, power. It's the Eulorium, which is why we're doing the farm now. We have to prioritize our requirements in view of the limited power options we have. We're going to build a big reactor. We are going to build a big reactor. It's not a big surprise. It shouldn't come as a big surprise to you. It's not going to be the biggest big reactor you've ever seen to start with. It's just going to be a little diddy big reactor out here. Just a small big reactor, if you will. In fact, we could probably program in some of the recipes for that. If I go for reactor casing, we can make reactor casings now. Ooh, graphite. Ooh, that's going to be messy. C-O-A-L. Coal. Alright, get me a load of coal. A lot of coal. I need coal coming out of my wazoo. 5 stacks of coal. Should be plenty of coal coming out my wazoo. Right, you can have that lot. And that should turn into graphite in there. It does. Excellent. How much Eulorium have we got in there? Oh, we got over a stack. 2 stacks, in fact. That's pretty damn sweet. I think you'd agree. That's pretty damn sweet. As soon as we've got some graphite out of that bad boy, we will program the recipes we need in. That's the way I'm thinking we'll do it. How's that farm actually doing? I think it's nearly all ready. There's a chicken dying in it, but you can't have everything in life. I mean, dead chickens in your farm. I think a farmer would accept that as a risk of owning a farm. The whole dead chicken syndrome. So we've got efficiency, fire protection, and we've got respiration, feather falling. Oh, we've got some good enchants there. I don't know why I kept them. They were in the lucky bag things. I don't know why I kept them, but we'll probably use them for something. We'll probably enchant something just to enchant something, to be honest with you. Where is that little green turd? I hear you. I hear you. I'm going to bring you some pain if you're not careful, though. You better hide from me, boy. I'll give you the biggest slap of your life. There he is. I'm not going to start anything with him, though. He gets all wound up if you start poking him with a sword. Don't understand why. He's got no right to be wound up just because I poked him with a sword. I'm going to eat pork chop in front of the cow. Got to keep them on their toes, Just eat a bit of well-cooked meat in front of them. Make them think, yeah, I'm next if I don't watch myself. Clearly the message is being wasted on this one because he's just continually ramming me. Get out of the way, you idiot. Idiot cow. Right, we should be able to make our magmatic dynamo now. Let's see if this bad boy flies. dynamo. Magmatic dynamo. That's what we want. So we want one of them. Okay, let's get these recipes in the right place so we're not looking like an idiot. One of them, bosh. Thank you. And then we want two of them. Bosh, bosh. Clear that. They can go back in. And then we want bosh. Yay! Magmatic dynamo. Brilliant. So we can now charge up one of these energy cells over here. If we pop him there, which is just not helpful at all, pop him there and then give him a little love tap and then turn that into an input, he should charge up a bit. He is. Oh, orange is output, isn't it? There we go. That's better. Nice. So he's charging up, albeit slowly. He's charging up just, you know, tediously slowly, but that's okay. You can't rush these things. There's a bit of soul sand lying around here. Don't really want that on the sky thing. We'll keep the place spick and span, tidy, if you will. How much have we got? We've got a bit. So we'll grab that, and we will grab that, and we will grab that. We might be able to start making some stuff for our big reactor. I'm looking forward to the big reactor. I am looking forward to our first big reactor. I'm not going to interfere with the rest of the ME system. I do actually want to power the ME system, but the rest of the stuff that's running on lava power I'm not going to interfere with because that's all tickety-boo. So we want these. Okay. So we want reactor casings. Bosh. Got a recipe for that. Excellent. We'll pop that in the crafter majig. Crafter majig them bad boys for me, if you will, system. And we'll make a few of them. We will ask for reactor casings. Craft me 20 of them, 30 of them. Off you go. Get that job done. Then you only really need one reactor controller, but your Lorium fuel rods probably need quite a few of them. Over time, I'm thinking. Which, again, fairly straightforward to throw a recipe in there for. So that's your Lorium fuel rods. Reactor control rods. Not a problem. Throw that recipe in there. Oh, this is just too easy. Reactor power tap. Probably need multiple of them. Throw the recipe. Oh, didn't want to do that. Oopsies. Throw the recipe in there. Sometimes I just get carried away with this. Reactor access port. Ooh. Let me guess, no chest, no pistons. Okay, but I think the system knows how to make a piston, so we can just throw one of them together quickly. Nice, nicely done. And then we need a chest as well. So we clear that, and we'll tell the system quickly how to make a chest. I mean, it's a bit redundant, but we'll do it. And we'll grab one anyway. There we go. And reactor control port, bosh. Recipe. Bosh, nice. Coolant port, probably eventually, but not right now. RedNet port, computer port, reactor glass. I kind of want that. So we're going to tell it how to make that as well. So we can have like glazed sides on this thing. I think that's all we really need. Because the reactor control jobby will just make one. I think that will do. That should give us all the recipes we need to make as many reactor bits as we actually want. So you can have that recipe, that recipe, that recipe. Have you got space in you? Yeah, you have. That recipe, and then round here we want that recipe. Nice. So we can order up any old junk now from our ME system. We've got loads more of the graphite. Let's see what we can actually order up. So we want a 3x3 base. So we want like 25 for the base. So we've got 24 in there. Craft me another, I don't know, 30. Let's start laying this out then. Let us start laying out for our first big reactor, which is going to be back here. It's going to be a 5x5 base. I think my little green friend back there approves. Nope, not enough control rods, requires at least one. But apparently, not enough control rods for this. Would you believe that? Can you believe that? Can you believe there's not enough control rods for this reactor that I've built here? I can't believe that. That's just ridiculous. That's a ridiculous statement the game has made there. How are you doing? You're not fully charged yet. I'm disappointed. I'm actually going to take you anyway. Like that. And I'm going to put down that one. So that one can charge up. I don't think we're robbing anything else's lava doing that. I think we're pretty cool with that one. So we're going to pop this down. Have we got a chest? We haven't got a chest. I could do with a chest. Just so we can extract all the goodness from our machine. We've got loads of wood. Where's my crafting table? There it is. I knew I had one around here somewhere. Let's make a nice wooden chest. There we go. I don't know what we're going to do with sludge. I keep seeing something over there. I keep seeing something over there just sparkling, but I don't know what it is. Maybe it's a hungry node. That would be bad. If it was a hungry node, that would be bad. Right, so now we need to set... Oh, that's going to be annoying as hell. So we'll plop it... Ow, ow, ow. That's what we're trying to avoid here. So we need the back to be an output, which is that one. There we go. Cool. Excellent. That's exactly what we wanted to happen. So we got loads of seeds. Well, I say loads of seeds. Probably just enough to plant this up again. That pretty much flattened the power in that energy cell. Which is a little bit annoying. We'll just plant up the field again. When we've got the harvester, this is just going to be another job that we don't have to do. But again, with power constraints and that sort of thing. I mean, we're well on the way to our ME system, so power constraints are not going to bother me much longer. I think we're going to be all powered up and happy as a pig in a pile of poo in no time. There we go, perfect. And that gives us loads of Eulorium essence. Just from a single hit there. Which is just amazing. Without any effort whatsoever, apart from having to make everything that does it. And if we go in here, and we request yellowite ore, bosh, we can just do this. I mean, we've got a recipe for it, but we won't use it. 32 straight off the bat, like that. And then that can go in here, and that can do its job. How are you doing for graphite? Nice, plenty of graphite. So let's see if we can't make... Oh, we should have some big reactor bits in here. Reactor. We've got 32 of them bad boys. We'll make some more. Maybe another 30. Off you go. So we can start finishing the layout for this big reactor. It's going to be good. How high do we want it to go? I think we want to go, if we can push it that high. Maybe that high? Let's not make it too small of a big reactor. I think that would work for us. So this is the sort of, in essence, what I want to do with my big reactor. It's not the biggest you'll ever see. That's not what I'm going for. So we want there, and there additionally. Then we're going to have a plus shape of fuel rods in the middle. That's kind of what I'm feeling. I might be right, I might be wrong, who knows. So have the fuel rods and reactor. So I need, if I'm having a plus shape, that's 5. So that's 10 of these. 10 of the reactor fuel rods. Rod. Them. 10. I want 10 of them. 10. Next. Start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Nice. That's exactly what I wanted. And reactor control rods, I want 5 of them. Start. Oh, it's going so well. We probably don't have enough glass in the system at the moment, but I think if I grab glass out of there and some more graphite, we'll have enough glass to do what we need to do, which is going to be amazing. So you can have the graphite, you can have the glass and the glass. And then if we do reactor glass, what do we want? We got 6 on each side, so that's 12, 18, 21? I want to go with 21. It might be too much, but it might not. There we go. See them all pouring in there. Excellent. I don't think reprocessing the fuel we burn in this is going to be an urgent requirement. I don't think that'll be a thing at all. Oh, I can't believe we built a big reactor just like that. I'm feeling, you know, pretty special now. That's probably going to run powerfully hot, but you know, I generally don't care. That'll get me up on top, which is good, so I can just pop the fuel rods, control rods in, and then we can glass the sides. We probably should have some sort of fluid in there. Do you think we'd go with water to start with? I think water's probably a good call to start with. We'll just block off these bottom runs. Ah, we need something in here, don't we? What are we going to put in here? We are going to put... We're going to have our reactor... We're going to have a big reactor access port. We're going to have one of them. We are going to have our controller, which we've got there. And we're going to have our power tap there. Those are the 3 things that are going to go in the bottom on that side. I need a bucket of water. Bucket of water. In fact, grab me tank, me hardened tank, pop that down there, and we'll just fill that bad boy up while we're just stood here. Because we can. Because we're going to need probably 8 buckets of water to regulate that reactor. I mean, water's not the best coolant, but it's better than nothing. And I've been told that the best layout is a plus shape. Jack Alf tells me this, so you know. I've never done a plus. I always do diamond, not diamond, multiplication X type. Whoa, there, water. Why are you everywhere? Stop being everywhere. What sort of behaviour is that? It's unacceptable behaviour is what it is. There we go. That should be enough water in that tank. And we can pop that down next to the big reactor, and that will enable us to flood the big reactor with water. We can probably do it from the top, to be fair. No, we can't, because we filled the top in. We're going to need to open it up, aren't we? Better do this now than later when we can't actually get the blocks back. There we go. So we can drop in there, grab that one, and then hopefully there's one round here somewhere there. Oh, this reactor glass is hard. I'm kind of glad about that, because I don't really want radioactive goo pouring out of the reactor. That would make me feel sad. Does not feel good. Radioactive death does not feel good. So we'll pop that tank there, and then we can just blop, 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 blop. All right, we can finish the walls off on the reactor then. So at the front, we are going to have the power, not the power, the control, and the power takeoff. There we go. Those are the things that we want, and then we can glaze 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just enough glass as well, so that's gone surprisingly well. So we just need to put these 4 back in the roof once we've fully watered the system, and everything will be tickety, as it were, boo. So that can go in there, that can go in there, that can go there, that can go there, and that can go there. And then we just put the roof back in, and we have a big reactor. Isn't that absolutely awesome? I wonder how well it performs. Why have you got no water in you? I'm asking you a question, damn it, machine. Why have you got no water in you? Yeah, you've got it back. Nice. Let's just make sure there is water in there. That's the wrong place to put the water. Water in there. There we go. Put that back. Excellent. Okay, that looks good. That does look good. Let's see if we can stick some fuel in that bad boy and see what it does. Have you made Eulorium for me? No, you're still chewing on the graphite. Okay, that's fine. It's not a problem. It's not a problem. Eulorium, we've got 123, so we've got a stack of that. That will go in the reactor port nicely. So this is our first big reactor. It's not massively imposing. So all the fuel rods now fully charged. Let's turn it on and see what happens. Kind of runs a bit hot. It's producing 2.4 KIRF. That's not too bad. Efficiency, it's 314% efficient. That's not terrible. It's running very hot. The core temperature is like insane. But then if we put resonant ender, which we've got loads of buckets of in there, it would be more efficient. We could do that. We could empty the water out and replace it with resonant ender. That is a job that we could do. But for now, we've got a big reactor doing a big reactor job. It's the first step on a pathway to massive success. So we can now power the farm off this, and we can power the ME system off this. And I think that will get us going in the right direction when we can just expand the ME system in ludicrous ways because of unlimited power. Power is no longer going to be a prescient issue. Controlling this could be a prescient issue. I mean, it's 33% charged already. We'll see. We'll see what we can do with it. But for now, from Furry Ears World, we are going to go with a little bit of the old ta-ta!